So it sounds like in this film you've actually gotten what you desired from the last two, where Storm, her function in the team is central really to. She basically becomes sort of the inherits the mantle from Professor X, doesn't she?
I never knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But be careful what you wish for, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I just wanted her to have a voice, and if I was on screen for 5 minutes, that's fine, but let it be 5 meaningful minutes. Let it be 5 minutes of saying something that mattered. And this time, Storm got that in spades.
And she's also become really the conscience of the team. So in X-Men 2, you had a nice speech with Nightcrawler, and this time out, you're really articulating sort of that each character has to take a side. So you really are kind of almost the philosophical force in the film too. Did you have much creative input into how you wanted your character written this time, or was it just kind of a gift that you came in and were like, wow, they really...
A lot of it was a gift. I think when they decided to have this issue of the cure and have this be the big question, sort of the villain of the movie, Storm being from African descent and with her special mutations, I think there was no way around her having a voice and having a strong opinion, because in the comic book she was a leader of her own country. She was very strong and powerful and revered. And so when this question got presented, I think it was only natural that Storm would have a very emotional reaction to it. So part of it was a gift, but the other part of it was me adding whatever I thought about the character too, and I thought she should be really vocal and she should stand up to Wolverine, and she should hold her own, because she ran a country, she ruled a country, for God's sakes.
Now, would you have any interest in? I know Fox is spinning off a couple of the characters, and Storm certainly could have her own movie, especially with the background you were just mentioning, and there were a lot of things from the comics. She had interesting relationships with other characters outside of the X-Men and stuff. Would you be open to having your own Storm film, or is like it's time to move on from this?
I won't say I'm ready to move on, but I don't think I want to do a Storm spin-off. Yeah. I would love to, if we do a 4, I would love to be a part of that in some way. Now knowing this new Storm that's emerged, I would fight to keep this new person present. Yeah. And if Hugh does a spin-off, I would love to come, fly by his movie. But to do my own, I doubt that's really where my interest lies.
And what do you feel has been the most challenging part of this X-Men film as opposed to the other ones that you've done so far? Is it the physicality of it, the stunt work?
I got to do more in the way of fighting and combat and, being a part of the action. This was different for me in this movie. Storm used to just basically fly the plane. Yeah. So this time, I got to be more involved in the action, and that was a little bit more time consuming and more preparation went into it.
Yeah. Did you get hurt at all doing that fight scene?
No hurting.
I would imagine that would have brought that train to a close. Well, it's been great chatting with you, and I wish you the very best with the film.
Thank you so
much.
You too.
Take care.
Thank you.